to start this off with. However, I don't think that will be a thing, at least not for a while, just because I do live in a complex, so I try not to disturb anybody if I can help it. Just kind of one of those things, being a decent human being and being courteous of people around me. So but yeah, we're gonna go to this spot, and I'll give you guys a little walk around and a little tour of the car as it is right now, which means it's dirty, it's full of junk. I've been pretty lazy lately, and so I haven't really kept up with cleaning. So yeah, hang tight, we'll be right back, and I'll show you what we're working with. All right guys, we're back. All right, look, I'm gonna take you a rundown of the Mustang front to back. I'll try to cover as much as I can, but I've had the car for a while, so there might be some things I miss and I might catch later on. But I took it through a quick wash, and this, all right, look at that. That is a 2008 Ford Mustang 3-valve GT with the 4.6 in it. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you guys know that, but just based off of the looks, you can see the windows are tinted. That's pretty much I think 20% tint. And then starting at the front here, we got blacked out fog lights, right? We're missing a turn signal right there, but the turn signals were blacked out, but we're missing that right there. That's for cooling purposes, I guess, I suppose you could say. But the car is definitely not in perfect shape. You can see there's a lot of different little scratches. The clear coat's peeled off and it's just faded, but for the most part, and a lot of that is due to my own, not all of it, I guess. There's some scuff marks. I don't know if you can see that. Those are my fault, but a tree fell on this way back a couple years ago and scratched the hood up, and we tried to fix it, or I tried to fix it, and that didn't go as planned, and we just kind of kept it as is, and just, yeah, when you're poor, you're poor. And from a distance, you can see the front is lowered an 1.5 inches. I put lowering springs on the front. I think they may have been Ibach springs. I'm not sure. I had a whole set and decided not to do the back, but these are 245, I believe 245, 45, 18 wheels, cheap Lexanis. And to be honest, these Lexani tires have been pretty good. They last a while, do some good burnouts with them. They get pretty decent traction. These are the stock 18-inch wheels. These are actually 18s by 8.5, where most are usually 18 by 8s. And the back, I have the same size on the back, but normally I usually would put 245 or 255 rather, with a 50/18 on it, just to give it a little bit taller profile and give it that more of a rake to it. I also am sporting some 2-inch spacers in the back to give it, the poor man's, I guess, bigger tires on it. But the back, of course, we got the exhaust, stock headers into the X pipe all the way back, no mufflers, high flow cats. I got a diffuser that I made on there too as well. Nothing special, nothing big. Blacked out emblem. Obviously that thing needs some love. The whole car needs some love. We also got another fix-it, DIY fix-it job that I did, that obviously I didn't do a very good job on it. You can see it's kind of dented in there, but I plan on getting that fixed this summer professionally. Somebody rear-ended me, and insurance was a no-go at the time, so never got it done. But that's the way the car sits and the way the car looks right now. Nothing special at all. There's a story attached to that too. Clear coat is peeling on it. Let's check out of course, there's the interior. Dirty as hell right now. There's a lot of work that's about to get done to this thing here in the near future. Let's do this. Of course, it's a stock, pretty much a stock motor. It's got some comp cams in there. I believe it's their smallest cam you could put in without replacing the springs and the valves and all that. I got a stainless steel braided brake line, or clutch line rather. That makes things a lot easier. Got a cheap, I mean, I'm talking cheap. This thing cost me like maybe 15-20 bucks about 8 years ago for a cold air intake, and never had no issues. Wrapped it in some exhaust wrap. This thing holds a lot of heat, but yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll get inside and I'll show you a little bit of the inside. Right, like I said, you know, kind of overlook a lot of the trash and the food stuff. You know, this is a daily driver, and it gets pretty hard taking care of things when you got a lot of other stuff going on too. So, but you can see on the door panels, hey, look at that. One of the few Mustang GTs from this generation that still have all of that in pretty good condition too. You know, you can see this. I made the mistake of trying to plasti dip that almost 8 years ago. I mean, it's lasted. I mean, I've never done any kind of touch-ups to it or anything like that, but we got black and gray, and I decided to do that to the inside a little bit, give it a little of a black and gray kind of theme. Door panels are still good, look at that. And then, you know, basic back seat stuff, you know. You can see the panels are a little bit different toned. Yeah, that was fun and interesting. Surprised I didn't have a YouTube back then and could show you guys some of the dumb mistakes I've made. But yeah, so that's that, guys. And I'm sure that I'm missing. There's little things here and there that we'll go through whenever time comes, and we'll dive into it. You know, you can see the seat behind me. This thing has been worn out. It is uncomfortable, to say the least. So that's definitely going to be one of the things we end up changing out. And I can say that this is going to be a fun build because, quite honestly, there's a lot of work to be done. Like I said, this is a high mileage Mustang, so hang in there, guys. We're gonna get her done, and hopefully you enjoy it. Like I said, that's the car for right now. Stock shifter. Let me tell you something about the stock shifter. Garbage, absolute garbage. Okay, I mean, I can't rev this thing very high at all and get it in gear. Like you got to baby it. I mean, you have to baby it. This thing is a quick car if it wasn't for this shifter. Okay. So I'm looking at options right now. I'd like to keep all this a budget friendly kind of thing, but you know, sometimes that just isn't possible. Sometimes it's not really good to go cheap. So we'll see what happens. Hang in there, guys, and we will definitely get this thing to everybody's standard. Well, more or less my standard. But yeah, so enjoy. Hang in there, like, comment, tell me what you like about the car that you've seen. Let me know what you'd like to see done to the car. All right, don't be afraid to subscribe, because it's only going to get better. My quality of the videos is not going to be that great right now. It's going to take some getting used to. I'm not used to being on a camera talking. There's a lot of ums. There's a lot of stuff like that, but we'll get it together, and hang in there, because trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. All right, peace out.